What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 8, season 3 of the Monday Night Wars. I am Chad Talks, and joining me as always is Jmack Gaming.
Oh, did you say something, Chad?
No,
What'd you say?
I didn't say anything.
You really didn't?
Mm-mm.
Are you lying to me?
I would never lie to you.
Interesting.
I said welcome to episode 8, season 3, brother. Come on.
Oh, I was genuinely just looking at something. That's so funny. All right, let's get into the show, Chad. We start off with Primo and Carlito with bad chemistry. I hate it here. Primo defeats Carlito in 10:30 with a big boot. Chad, tell me why you booked this match.
Well, I booked half this match, and then we, as a unit, booked the rest of it.
Were you on your phone? Were you texting women?
No.
Were you lying to me?
Oh.
Let the record show. Raise your right hand. Put your other hand on the table.
Okay.
And say, I, Chad Collier, am a bitch. We move on.
Happy opposite day, because the Rat Boys, there's no bitches here, and I'm about to listen.
I know there are never bitches here when Chad's in the room.
Listen, Big Rick Fig. Listen, I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna go wrestle, and this is the first of many wins on my way to become King of the Ring.
King of the Rats, more like it, Chad. The Rat Boys are backstage. Big Rick Fig trying to, you just heard Chad cut the promo right there. He says he's going to do it. He says he's going to beat Mark Henry tonight in the first round of the King of the Ring. Chad, we look at yours. You did have Chad advancing all the way to the finals and winning it. So if Mark Henry wins here, your bracket's fucked. We'll see. I did tell you earlier that one of your guys in the Final Four... No, I didn't. Never mind. Well, we start off in our first match of the night, first King of the Ring match. Dean Malenko and Dozer. Chad had Dean Malenko winning. I don't even need to look at that. Dean Malenko pins Dozer in 10:30 with a super gutbuster. Sean Stasiak is here. He has arrived, Chad. He is in peak performance tonight. He's in tip-top shape. He's taking on Buff Bagwell tonight, and this is not an easy win for Sean Stasiak, like most people are expecting it to be. He's got to take on a man that Buff Bagwell's no slouch here, Chad. Oh yes, Chad, are you still there, bud?
Of course, I'm still here.
Oh, Vince McMahon looked lost out there, Chad. Go find him.
Where the hell am I?
Triple H, he's tired of these two bickering and fighting each other. He's tired of them saying, "Oh, I'm the tag team. I'm going to win King of the Ring. No, I'm going to win King of the Ring." He tells these guys that they're acting like schoolyard pussycats. I almost said pussies. All right, I almost said it, but I threw cats at the end for PG, and then I immediately said it right after. It doesn't matter. He's sick of these guys, Chad. What's the better way? What's the best way to to cure two people hating each other? Make them kiss is number 2 on the big board, says Steve Harvey on Family Feud. Number 1, have them in a tag team match.
I keep guessing?
No. Number 1 is tag them together. So tonight in our main event, Triple H and The Rock will go in a tag team match. They have to put aside their differences tonight. And they take on Edge and Christian. Two other men that, have tension between them. So 4 men that don't like, the men they're teaming with tonight in our main event. Alex Wright, new picture, Chad. How do you feel about that new picture?
It's okay.
Just like your booking of Alex Wright in WCW. Just okay.
That's fair.
That's
You got me there.
that's being way too nice. It was shit. Alex Wright defeats Justice Payne in 15:02 with a submission with the STF. The Das Wonder Kid moves on to the round of 32. Chad, did you have that? You did. Okay, interesting. Now that sets up Alex Wright and Dean Malenko, though. Interesting matchup there. Justice Payne, his debut match here on Monday Night Raw, got a 57. So cannot get mad at that. Edge and Christian they just found out the news tonight that they have to go team one more time to take on The Rock and Triple H. 2 main eventers here on Monday Night Raw. They're not happy about it.
And nor should they be happy about it. They should be upset. But wait. Oh, hell yeah, here we go. Baby, in a good... This is just the first... Listen. This is the first of many more to go, all right? Buff Bagwell, Stasiak, it don't matter. Because at the end of the day, the Rat Boy is going all the way to the top, baby. King of the Rats.
Oh, my God. Chad Collier gets a big win over Mark Henry in 15-24.
My bracket's not busted, baby.
And then Mark
My
Henry.
bracket's busted.
Mark Henry, realizing he just got rolled up and pinned by Chad Collier, pissed off, picks Chad up and hits him with the world's strongest slam. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. The ER people have to stretcher poor Chad Collier out of here. Not good.
Wait a minute.
Not
Wait
good.
a minute. No. Oh.
This is how I know you're.
The fix is in. The fix is in, Justin.
What took you so long to realize what was going on?
I was just so in shock. I was still on a high from my win, and then it all came crashing down.
Brock enters the Future Shock room, and Mike Tyson's there, but Randy's not. And Brock's like, "Hey, where the fuck's Randy? I gotta talk to him." Tyson's like, you didn't call you? He's not. He won't be here tonight. He says he's still pissed off about last week. And he's gonna rest up and wait for his. He's got a King of the Ring match next week. So he said he's just gonna wait for that. Brock, I thought he would let you know about that, but I guess not. Brock, there's some dissension here between Randy and Brock here, Chad.
Or shadow of a Mike Tyson Brock match. That'll be sick down the line. Maybe.
Speaking of sick, Sean Stasiak defeats Buff Bagwell in 1440 with the Falcon Arrow. Meaning, Chad, you did go 4 for 4 today. But that means Stasiak has to go 1-on-1 with Chad next week. And Chad is...
And listen.
Or not next week, next month.
Listen, I could beat... So I wish I was doing it right now. Because quite frankly, I could beat Sean Stasiak with a hand tie behind my back, a broken rib, a broken leg, no leg. It doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, the Rat Boy is going to go overcome all the odds. Listen, I'm happy I got hurt. Because that's what a king does. That's what a champion does. We overcome adversity. We fight. We get back up. And this is no different. Watch yourself, Stasiak. Because the Rat Boy's coming.
That's kind of a promo. PJ Black and Stephanie McMahon are headed down to the ring, Chad. It's a huge one-on-one match here for PJ Black. It was announced on WWF.com. He has a warm-up match for the King of the Ring. As he takes on next week, he takes on Edge. Yeah, Edge, PJ Black in the first round. That's probably the biggest one of them all. He takes on Edge in the first round next week, but he's got a big warm-up match tonight against the Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle. In an exceptional match, Kurt Angle taps out PJ Black in 1812 with an ankle lock. Not a good look for PJ Black going into the first round matchup against Edge next week. Kurt Angle, a dominant win, a 97 for Kurt Angle, by the way. Big Quiche is here, and he still has his King of the Mountain contract, his little briefcase, Chad. When the hell is he going to cash that in? The world doesn't know, Only Keishi knows, Chad. Only Keishi knows. Is he even going to cash it in on Raw? He could go to SmackDown and cash it in. Imagine Keishi psychosis. Our main event. Oh, this match stunk. What happened here? An 83. What happened?
Maybe they just don't click. Maybe Mike Tenay says, double agent, the fix is in.
The only penalized was Christian for low morale. That wouldn't have brought it down to an 83, though.
Bad boy.
Maybe it was the finish? Oh, it was kept strong. Oh, Triple H, you son of a bitch. Well, Edge and Christian got a big win, though, over Triple H and The Rock. When Edge pins Triple H after The Rock wiped out Triple H by accident. There's not a thing on this game where you can type in, or like the booking where like a partner leaves, he just leaves the match and leaves the other guy there. That's what was supposed to happen.
It really should be. I've tried to book that too, and it won't let you.
Yeah, so
It's
Rock,
a classic finish.
The finish of the match was, Triple H goes for the hot tag on The Rock, and Rock just jumps off the apron and leaves. So that was supposed to be the finish. That unfortunately ruined this match because, this match, 87, 95, 98, 94, that should have not gotten an 83. But it is what it is. And it is what it is. 89, though, still. So, unfortunate Raw. I hyped this up while booking. I thought it would be a lot better. That match should have been a lot better. But it's okay. It's okay, Chad. Because this did better than Raw, Nitro and Thunder last week.
True, but it won't do better than Nitro this week.
Maybe you should stop making predictions before you run out of shoes.
I'm on my socks now.
We'll see it for Nitro.
And we are here on Nitro. And Justin, what a show we have. We are just a couple weeks away from Clash of Champions. An interesting show. An interesting show.
I was doing it for about 14 seconds before realizing I'm on mute, and I was just doing it to myself. Chad, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Anything in life you want to talk about?
No.
What? Oh, that sounded sad. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
What's going on? Do you want to have a talk about it, Chad?
No.
No, sometimes it's good to let your feelings out.
Okay. Well, sometimes you yell at me. And
All right, Hulk Hogan's here.
Okay. All right, brother. I have some bad news, and I gotta address all of the WCW Hulkamaniacs, brother. It's with a heavy heart that I have to announce that Scott Hall has been suspended. Yep, he's been suspended. He's violated the WCW wellness policy. And so, that means Scott Hall will not be facing Chris Jericho in that triple threat match for the world title. But fear not, because luckily for me, brother, I was a genius and I made it a triple threat match. Because now we can just have a one-on-one match. So now, brother, it's going to be Mick Foley taking on Chris Jericho one-on-one, Jack. And I've got another surprise in store, but I'm not going to reveal that until later tonight. Enjoy the show.
Oh, that's it?
And remember, say your prayers and eat your vitamins.
Hey, well, you have that trademarked. You can't be. No vitamins here on WCW, please.
Remember, say your vitamins and eat your prayers.
There you go. Oh, no. Eat my prayers.
And Justin, we got a tag team match. Listen, Eddie Colon and Bret Hart, this is a weird, I think we started off on a wrong foot because Bret was the only coach that wasn't there for his rookie at the start. And so Eddie doesn't know how to feel about Bret, But let's see. But either way, they're teaming tonight. And in a decent match, Dave Bautista and Hardcore Holly defeated Eddie Colon and Bret Hart when Dave Bautista pins Eddie Colon with a sit-out powerbomb. And Justin, Bret Hart wasn't even mad to do this. Tickled him pink.
It's because
no pun intended.
It's because he's leaving.
Wears pink.
He knows he's leaving after the show.
No, he's not leaving. He's right. He's here.
Oh, my God. Could you imagine how mad you're going to get when that happens?
Oh, it's not going to happen. Bret Hart's not going anywhere. After the match, Bret Hart, he says, "Hey, I'm sorry." And Eddie Colon, he pushes Bret Hart, and he rolls out of the ring, and he goes to the back. This kid's got a lot of balls, Justin.
Yeah, he's going to take on fucking Bret Hart, brother.
Justin, look at this. Look who's here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Manami Toyota.
I
Your
haven't-
your future, your former wrestler.
Yeah, we haven't used her in about 6-7 months, so yeah.
Yeah, but she's here at Nitro to wrestle for my show. I took one. Haha. And about that decent
Chad, I
wrestling.
didn't use her. You can have her.
Non-existent crowd heat. Manami Toyota defeated Cutie Suzuki with an Ocean Queen Bee bomb.
Chad, do you want to tell the people how much you paid for her?
Worth every penny.
Yeah, you say that about Monty Brown every week.
Worth every penny. Listen. And speaking of worth every penny, we got Chris Hero versus Canyon. And then about that decent reaction of the crowd and subpar wrestling, Canyon defeated Hero with a Northern Light suplex.
Yeah, decent little match. I'm lying. They had no chemistry, and this match sucked because of it.
Not great.
Not great at
But
all.
at least the fans aren't throwing trash like they did last week.
Chris Canyon. Let's talk about this right here, Chad.
Let's talk about Chris Canyon. Yeah.
Chris Canyon was once one of the top dogs on Nitro, or just WCW in general, right? And let's look aside from the chemistry performance here. Canyon only got a 65. That's a huge drop from where he was 4 or 5 months ago.
Well, listen, you can't be at the top of the mountain every single
Chet,
time.
he's not even at the. He's not even. It doesn't matter about being at the top. This guy's floundering past the middle of the mountain now.
All right, listen, the middle of the mountain's still better than being the bottom of the mountain.
Chris Harris, a rookie, does better than Canyon right now.
Well, maybe he's done. Maybe he's washed up.
Maybe he's washed up, Chad. That's what I'm trying to get at right here.
Maybe. Oh, but you know who's not washed up? Queen Charmel, and we have another vignette hyping up the Queen's return to the ring.
Very, very, very interesting.
And then Paul Heyman comes out and he says, "Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and today we celebrate a victory because we took out Ahmed last week. He's gone, and he's not going to be back for who knows how long. So that tag team, that trio, their trio's down to 2. Ha ha! And I've made a match with Hulk Hogan, and I said, listen, we need the Paul Heyman guys. We want a match. We want a tag team match, right? Against Planet Ahmed at the pay-per-view. And Hulk Hogan gave me that match, but with a stipulation. You see, not only is it going to have to be a tag team match, but it's going to be a multi-man tag team match. It's going to be Hulk Hogan is putting D'Lo and Big Daddy V taking on the FBI, taking on the Road Warriors, taking on the Headbangers, and versus. And here's where it gets interesting, because I couldn't decide if I wanted to represent the XWO or the Paul Heyman boys. I'm a busy advocate. I've got a bunch of clients. I decided I'll represent them both, because we've got a tag team that combines the two groups. We've got Rob Van Dam teaming with Minoru Suzuki.
Tonight?
Oh, at the Clash of Champions.
Interesting.
I love how you booked the show and said tonight.
I'm keeping you on your toes, buddy. I'm keeping you on your toes. All right. Tonight?
Justin, we got.
What is this match?
We have a member of Paul Heyman's guys taking on one of the 2 remaining members of Planet Ahmed. And about that good wrestling and distraction from the crowd, Taz defeats Big Daddy V with a T-bone suplex.
This match stunk. Have we acknowledged what happened? Or am I just...
Yeah, Ahmed got hurt. Well, I mean, he got hurt in the match, right? We saw him get hurt in the match.
Yeah, but how long?
What was it like 45 days?
Yeah. Sorry. I'm all over the place. My brain's a mush right now.
That's okay, Justin. I forgive. And Justin, the Dudley Boys, they ask if they can step into Hulk Hogan's office real quick, and I wonder what they want.
Him?
Oh. Oh, I mean, maybe.
Oh no.
And in an
Oh
awesome
no.
in an abysmal match, Chuck Palumbo defeats Carly Colon with a torture rack.
Oh no, Chad. That was not good.
That's not good.
It was not good.
That's okay, because we're gonna finish strong, Justin. You know why?
Why?
We got Kevin Nash versus Jericho up next. And then an exceptional match. Chris Jericho defeats Kevin Nash. The Lion Tamer.
Decent little match right there. Good save. Good save.
And then Chris Jericho, he gets in the ring and he says, and Mick Foley, you know, his assistant is looking there, and Mick Foley's just looking forward. He's not even reacting anymore. He's just so, you know, fed up with Jericho, and he says, Hulk Hogan, you really are both my favorite human being in the world and probably the dumbest human being in the world, because you booked, finalized, etched in stone Mick Foley versus Chris Jericho 1-on-1. We're getting the finger poke of doom at Clash of Champions, everyone, because Mick Foley, he's my assistant, and he knows that if he doesn't lay down and let me defend my belt, then I'll fire him in the ring, and he'll never work, and his family's gonna go hungry, and Mick, you're gonna be on the streets. Now, I know you're not an idiot. I know you're a family man. You love your kids and you love your career. And if you want to see it continue, then I suggest you do the right thing. And Mick Foley, he grabs a microphone and he says, Chris, I can promise you this. At Clash of Champions, I'm going to do the right thing. I'm going to do what's the best move for my career. I'm going to do what the best move is for my family. Jericho, he says, I know you will, Mick. I know you will, because you have no choice in the matter, because you're my assistant. And Mick's like, Chris, I don't know if your memory is as good as it used to be, but Hulk Hogan said that he had a surprise that he was going to announce at the end of the night. And well, we're running out of time, so I guess I'll break the news. Hulk Hogan, he fired me today. Avoided me of any contract related, independent or not, to professional wrestling. That's good, because he fired me, but Ted Turner hired me. And Ted Turner hired me to a lucrative new deal. And Jericho, that means I'm no longer your assistant, and you have no power over me now. Jericho, that means that at Clash of Champions, I've got weeks and weeks and weeks of anger and frustration that I'm going to beat out of you. Bang, bang! And then Mick Foley, Justin, he gets Chris Jericho in the mandible claw. And that's how we end the show.
Hell yeah. Ooh. Not good enough, Chad. Not good enough. Once again, Monday Night Raw is another one for the good guys. Anything to say about that, Chad? What?
I'll let my pay-per-view do the
Chad, you've won one pay-per-view this year.
Yes, but this will be our month.
Chad, you have to. Yeah, it might be your month. The SmackDown's a weaker show. This might be your month. No excuses though. We're gonna try our best to beat you. We'll see you for Friday night Jmack.
And we are back with Friday Night SmackDown. I don't know why it took me so long to pause there. I was like,
it's because you're tired, buddy.
That's not it. I'm wide awake.
No, you're a little sheepy boy. Chad, a little tired. Chad, a little tired. He can't keep his little beady eyes open. Is that true?
True.
Is that true, Chad?
At all.
Is that true?
Not true at all.
The people are asking. Is that true? Interesting, Chad. I hate to say you're lying to me.
Don't.
Okay, I won't. Let's get into SmackDown. Chad, Jeff Jarrett and Kid Cash Jeff Jarrett's trying to pick up Kid Cash. You know, he's trying to pick him up into his car. They're gonna go on Jeff Jarrett's got a dinner planned for him, and then they're gonna go see Godsmack. And Kid Cash was like,
Godsmack.
yeah. Why'd you, Chad?
Who doesn't like Godsmack?
That just perked Chad up. Like, holy fuck, Godsmack's in an angle.
Fuck. You didn't mention Godsmack would be here.
Godsmack. And then Kip Cash was like, Jeff, no, I don't know where you're going, Jeff. I can't do this anymore. All right, this is too much for me. I'm uncomfortable. And besides, you have a match tonight, Jeff. We can't go see Godsmack. And Jeff's like, excuse me? And he pulls his glasses down, and that's where he leaves them in that picture right there. That's where they're down. It's like, excuse me, I got a match tonight. I was unaware that I was in a match tonight. I bought 2 front row tickets to Godsmack. Yeah, Jeff, yeah, you got a match. You're in the main event of SmackDown tonight. I only know this because I guess I was asked to manage you or take you. I don't fucking know. But yeah, you're taking on Stone Cold Steve Austin tonight. No, I'm not. I'm going to Godsmack. And he leaves to go see Godsmack.
No, I'm not. I'm going to go see Godsmack.
And another pre-show match of the night. John Cena defeats Farouk in 10-14 with a spin-up powerbomb. We start off Friday night SmackDown, Chad, with doctors and EMS standing around Roadkill, with DDP standing above him, laughing maniacally.
Oh, no.
DDP, it looks like he just hurt Roadkill. Well, Tad. Hey, Tad, how you doing, Tad?
You son of a...
Well, Chad, you predicted in this match right here, Latin Lover to go over Meng. And Chad, you were right. Latin Lover does.
Oh, I figured I was right.
He does defeat Meng in 14:35 with the La Casita. So Latin Lover, big win over Meng to move on to the next round. We go straight backstage with Eddie and Chavo standing together, and Eddie's like, "Hey, Chavo, that's how it's done, man. All right, I don't want you to, I don't want you to be scared. I don't want you to be nervous about this. You take on Barbarian next, and that's another King of the Ring match. You could really cement the Guerrero legacy. Me and you in the finals of SmackDown. Eddie versus Chavo, that would be huge." And Eddie's like, Eddie, man, if we both won, we'd be taking on each other in the next round. Eddie? Did you even look at the bracket? SAA, what are you talking about?
SAA.
and Chavo gives him the bracket. He's like, oh fuck. Yeah, so if Eddie wins in his match and Chavo wins in his match, they'll have to take each other on in the next round. Well, Chavo does win though. Chavo wins in 15:09 with a submission. Let's look at the bracket. Chad did predict Chavo over the Barbarian. That means Chad is 2 for 2.
You think I'm gonna have the Barbarian going over? Fuck.
You had Scott Vick losing to CM Punk.
Well, listen, that's different. You always love to push my former guys over your guys, so I figured I was onto something there.
Oh, wow. Booker T is backstage when Perry Saturn walks by, Chad, and Booker T wishes him luck. As you do remember from a couple weeks ago, was booked for the pay-per-view. Booker T versus Saturn, one final time, the United States belt on the line. And it is going to be a 2 out of 3 falls match, Chad, if you forgot the gimmick right there.
How can I forget?
I think by you saying ooh like that makes me think you did forget.
No, nonsense. I have a steel trap my brain.
Well, Perry Saturn takes on Mystico here in the first round, Chad. And you had Perry Saturn winning. So Perry Saturn going over Mystico. And Kane is here, though, before that match. Kane has arrived on SmackDown, and he is not okay. He's not happy, Chad, with Sylvain Grenier. Well, Perry Saturn takes on Mystico, and Mystico wins in the first round. In 16:37 with a Palanca Tornado. Mystico, the new member, he graduated to the heavyweight division a couple weeks ago and gets his first big win in that division over Perry Saturn, former United States champion. So Mystico getting some, putting his name on the plate right here. He's moving on to the second round of the King of the Ring, where he'll take on Latin Lover. Forgot I booked this. Psychosis is backstage, and Clyde Flanders says, "Hey, Psychosis, I'm the world's sexiest man, Clyde Flanders. I don't know if you've seen me the last couple weeks. I'm on one hell of a run, and you know what? I've been on such a good run lately. You know, I went home and Mom and Pop said I should be SmackDown World Heavyweight Champion. So that's what I'm here to do tonight. I want to take you on tonight, Psychosis." And Psychosis is like, who are you? I gotta look. Security. We got a fan back here. What the hell's going on back here? Clyde Flanders then decks him in the mouth and runs away.
Ooh.
Are we gonna get Clyde Flanders Psychosis tonight, Chad?
I think we have to.
Well, in our last King of the Ring match tonight, Eddie Guerrero defeats Sylvain Grenier in 1607 with a frog splash. So Eddie Guerrero will move on and will take on Chavo Guerrero, Chad. You were 3-1 tonight.
Listen, I'm so good at predicting this shit.
You got a C. I don't know what that's good about. A C is not great.
Listen, I passed college with C's.
Yes, you're right. C's get degrees, as my father always told me.
And my father before him.
Why your father?
What?
Kane comes out and attacks Sylvain Grenier after the fact. We get DDP and Savio Vega tonight, Chad.
Ooh.
DDP defeats Savio Vega on 14-34, and he hits
Word on the street is he's no longer a freelancer.
Yeah, he's here to stay. And then he hits a diamond cutter on Savio Vega after the fact too. What's wrong?
Has poor decision making, Savio Vega.
What's up with DDP right now, Chad? He's just attacking everyone.
His picture makes him look so cheery. He's not.
Booker T is backstage. What was Booker T doing? Chad, what's Booker T doing? I'm going to ask you.
I think he's sitting in the back playing Nintendo.
Yeah?
Playing the new SmackDown video game.
Mm.
And he says, "Oh, these graphics, sucker, they're so good. Look, you can play as all the SmackDown wrestlers and even the Raw wrestlers. But look, you can play as Booker T. Oh, you can have me win, the King of the Ring in the video game, as well as, you can watch me do it in real life. Now, can you dig that?"
Okay, thank you. We move on.
Also an advertisement for your video game.
We get that match. Psychosis defeating Clyde Flanders in 9:45 with a guillotine leg drop.
Yeah, screw you, Clyde Flanders.
And our mate.
Nice, great chemistry. Oh, what? Hey, 100. Jeff Jarrett has a 100 club. I hate it here. I hate this game.
When I was booking a few months ago, I was looking at the chemistries between anyone Stone Cold has ever wrestled that I know of. Him and Jeff Jarrett have great chemistry, so that's why this match happened tonight. And Jeff Jarrett gets into the 100 Club.
I hate it here.
And 95, another one for the good guys. Chad, can you beat that?
No.
If you do, I'll eat my shoe.
Is that what you want to hear? Is that what you want to hear, Justin? Huh? You want to hear no?
No, I want to hear you have some confidence in your ability.
I mean, I've got confidence in my ability to get close.
The story of Chad.
All right, everybody, we are here at Thunder, and listen, this is gonna be a hell of a show, and I'm super excited.
This could be a very good Thunder, Chad, but unfortunately, it's coming off the heels of the 10th WWF 100 rated match, another one for the 100 Club. Stone Cold now leads the race with 4 of them, as Jeff Jarrett got his first one, Chad.
Yeah.
Steve Austin has more 100s than WCW as a company.
Listen.
What?
Let's run the show.
I just wanted to let you know.
Well, thanks for letting me know. I appreciate it.
In case you forgot, Chad, because sometimes it's been so long since you've got 100, and just want to let you know how it.
So we start the show off. The Cruiserweight Tag Team Champions are in the ring, the Sweet Sensations. And they're over here saying, listen, ever since we were in this Cruiserweight Tag Team Championships, I feel like there's been talk about other teams. And now Hoovy wants to form a group. Well, guess what? Hoovy, we're going to challenge you for the Cruiserweight titles. And after we beat you, there's going to be no doubt that we are the best tag team on Thunder. And then Shark Boy and Lodi show up. They say, listen, we want in. Oh, so what do we have to do to get in, jump in here? And they're like, what? You guys literally teamed once and lost in an ambulance match. Why do you think you have the right to fight for the tag titles? And Lodi says, well, how about this? How about if I beat you, Chris Candido, maybe we get into maybe we make it a triple threat match. And Chris Candido and Shane Helms, they laugh and they go, you think we're worried about losing to you jokers? Fine, yeah, sure. If you beat us, we'll make it a three-way. And a decent match. Lodi defeats Chris Candido with an aerial brainbuster.
Yeah, there you go. Decent little match right there.
Justin, Raven and AJ Styles. All right, listen, here's the thing. AJ beat Chris Harris. So it's signed, sealed, delivered. AJ is going to face Raven at the pay-per-view. But what's the stipulation? And I'll tell you what the stipulation is going to be. It's going to be decided when Raven and AJ Styles, whoever can finish their opponent the fastest.
Yeah?
And they've picked each other's opponents.
Is that for tonight?
That's for tonight.
So there's a beat the clock challenge.
Yeah, but it's not called the beat the clock challenge. Yeah.
But you didn't. You made me in charge of the time.
Track. I've been keeping track. Don't worry. It's booked properly. And Justin, our first match, AJ Styles defeats.
So damn close.
Owen Hart in 1628 with a Styles clash. Justin, that means Raven has to beat his opponent in less than 16 minutes and 28 seconds. Do you think he can do it? And who do you think his opponent is?
What was the question?
Do you think Raven can beat the clock? And who's his opponent, do you think?
I mean, I could make a guess, but I already know.
Go ahead, make a guess.
I can't.
Make a guess.
I can't. I know who it is.
Just play dumb. If you had to guess.
If I didn't, Chad, I mean, it'd probably be very predictable on who Owen. If Owen Hart's one, who would be the other one?
Oh, you're right. Mike Sanders. Owen Hart says, listen, it doesn't matter. Listen, AJ, you beat me, but guess what? I like to see Shawn Michaels, that prick, do a better job. So Raven, good luck. So Raven, I hope you make quick work of Shawn Michaels, because there's no way he lasts less than 15 minutes. Justin, Owen gave it away. Raven's taking on Shawn Michaels.
So, yeah, okay.
Justin, we've got a 4-way tag team match. The Tap Out Crew taking on Bagel and Stardust. And they've had a weird relationship. They've teamed together. They've argued. They're like friends who don't like each other. And they're teaming with their rookies Claudio and Mike Sanders.
Yeah.
They're like me and you, Justin.
What? Do they hate each other?
Friends that don't like each other.
Yeah, fuck you, Chad.
Look at the performance of Ken Shamrock. It was good.
Yeah, it stood out, Chad.
That's my world champion right there, Justin. Justin, the Tap Out Crew win. But after the match, they're celebrating, and Samoa Joe comes down to the ring, and he immediately beats down Charlie Haas. He beats down Shelton Benjamin. Vader runs at him. He picks up Vader, hits him with an island driver, and he's all three of them just beaten down. He plowed through 3 members of Tap Out. He gets to Ken Shamrock. Ken Shamrock, Justin, he gets in Samoa Joe's face. He's not backing down. He's a champion. And they start brawling. They're fighting all over the place. The referees and security try breaking it up, and as they're breaking it up, Samoa Joe runs in and clobbers Ken Shamrock and hits him with an island driver. And Samoa Joe stands tall over the 4 members of Tap Out Crew, Justin.
Yes, they do. I love Samoa Joe. Do you love Samoa Joe?
I love Samoa Joe, both in game and in real life. And Justin, we have a fatal 4-way match tonight. It's a cruiserweight action. Listen, Rey Mysterio, he's not fighting for the world title, so he thinks maybe I'll go back to my roots and wrestle in the cruiserweight division and see what this competitive brand division has to offer me. And Justin, he does just that. And Justin, guess what? He wins. Rey Mysterio defeats Drago, Evan Curtis, and Dragon Kid when Rey Mysterio pinned Dragon Kid with a Mysterio Rana.
Yeah, I mean, you know how I feel about this.
And after the match, Shannon Moore comes out and he says, listen, Ray, that was really impressive. And I'd like to see how I could do. So how about a Clash of Champions? I need an opponent for the Cruiserweight belt. And, you're on a bit of a losing streak, so I'll throw you a bone. How about you face me, and let's see if I can make your losing streak even worse. And Justin, Sylvester Stallone, he's furious. He's checking on Tap Out Crew. Samoa Joe was walking by him, and he says, hey, how's your boy? How's your boy, huh? How's your crew? Your crew ain't shit. Tap Out Crew, more like Tapped Out Crew. I'm coming for that belt.
Tap Out Crew, more like Tapped Out Crew. I love it. I love it. Oh, there you go.
Oh, wow! You said it couldn't be done, but here we go.
There you go.
Back to back. Listen, I raised your 100 with an 100 of my own in an exceptional match. Shawn Michaels defeats Raven with 1933. This was a classic. It had everything. It had action. It had wonderful wrestling. It had heat and sensational fans. Justin, it did not beat the clock. So AJ gets to pick the match stipulation for AJ versus Raven.
Very interesting.
Shawn Michaels and Raven.
95, we tied this week.
We tied.
Well, technically you broke the streak, but I still technically got a win there, so
I had a 100 match without Jericho.
Yeah, it only took Shawn Michaels. Get one with Jeff Jarrett and we'll talk.
Or it's Stone Cold in that match, to be fair.
All right, get one with Ace Steel then. Yeah, that's right. That's what I thought. That's what I thought, Chad. That's what I thought.